What's up, guys? Welcome to episode four of the podcast. It's Devin and Lou. We're introducing our new guest today. First guest ever. Bob.
Nice to meet y'all and enjoy it. I'm happy to be in studio.
Yeah, Studio 41.
Yeah.
So the whole thing, me and Lou always go back and forth with the topics. So the whole new thing is the guest gets to pick the topic. So that's what we're going to be doing.
Oh, okay.
The guest has chosen...
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's going to be the new thing.
Nobody told me.
No, you don't need to know. So the guest has chosen, we're going to be talking about single life.
Single life and what happens during the
Being
day
single.
of a single guy.
Single life and the life of a fucking single guy.
Yes.
Alrighty. So I have, unfortunately, or fortunately, I am in a relationship. The two of you are not.
No.
And
We're ganging up on you today.
I guess I'm going to be asking you questions, or you guys are just going to be telling me your experience of life as a fucking single person and explaining to me how hard it is.
Speaking of single life, I just got a thing from Tinder. Can you please stop what you're doing and grace us with your presence? No, Tinder, I can't.
Back to the dating apps. I'm really trying not for this to be a whole dating apps episode, I promise.
Episode 2.0.
2.0. So,
Look, that was my fault. I had no part of that.
so Bob, you're
Yes.
single. How long have you been single?
2.5 years right now.
2.5 years. All right, Lou, single.
Hi, thanks. 27.
27 years, but he's working on it.
He's just trying to get there.
I'm also still 27.
Wow.
Age.
All right, wait a
New
minute.
world record.
Wait a minute. Alexa, please add 1 hour to the timer, please.
You have no active timers, so I'll start 1 hour, starting now.
Thank you, Alexa. Alrighty.
Also,
So-
I would like to say,
Okay.
you didn't even ask us how we were doing.
So, Lou, how are you today?
I'm good.
You doing all right?
Doing good.
You're doing
How
good.
have you been since the last podcast?
It's been fucking shit. Bob, how are you doing
I had a
today?
tremendous day.
You're doing
I
it
had a
all right.
tremendous day.
All right, there. I like
I got
that.
a few belts under my belt and I'm good.
belts under
You
you.
have a few belts under your belt?
I like
Give me
that.
a belt.
Belts under. Give me a belt.
Give me a belt.
Belts under the belt.
Belts
I like
under the
that.
belt.
I like
water
that.
over the dam.
Water over the dam. I like that. I like that.
Over the lips, over the gun. Look at stomach. Here it comes.
Bob, you have astounding sayings. I don't know what the hell you're saying.
You're in the wrong fucking career, my
This is
friend.
so
You
much.
shouldn't be in podcasts. You should be in fucking radio.
It's from being lonely.
27
Is that
years.
what I'm going to gain?
You're going to gain
Is
wisdom,
this a
Lou.
skill I'm
Yes.
going to gain?
Wisdom.
All I've got is depression so far.
No, you have Sprite.
Yes.
I know it's empty, gone.
It's not sponsored, though.
It's
Sprite and rice.
It's gone now.
Can you sponsor our episode, please?
No, the rice is also
The
gone.
rice is gone.
The rice is free.
Everything's
All right,
gone. My hopes and dreams.
so recently today, have you guys been trying? What has been happening with your lives, dating, anything? What is happening?
I just mentioned fucking
So
Tinder
as
thing
as
to me.
we've gotten to the past episodes, Lou, you have been trying with dating apps, Tinder, Grinder, all the above.
Grinder, hold on. Hey.
So Bob,
I've been
Only on
trying
the
some
weekends.
social networking through people I know, but it's come up dry because all the people I know are married. At my age, they're married. I'm a little older, and it's a
Going
little
to-
more difficult. You know?
going to church on a Sunday.
Church,
is not
supermarket. I
fucking
was
fun.
picked up at a supermarket in Frio one time.
You got
Frio.
hit on a supermarket.
Yeah, yep.
Really?
It was chicken
Really?
on. It was chicken on sale. This older woman approached me.
The fighter?
Well, it was interesting. She approached me and said, "Are you waiting for the chicken?" She said, "The butcher's bringing out more from the back room." So I said, "Yes, I am." So we both waited for chicken, and we proceeded to get our chicken that was on sale. I'm a cheapskate. What are you gonna do?
They
And
were
she
all
goes, "Are you gonna cook that tonight?" I said, "Yes." She goes, "No, I'm gonna cook it for you."
Oh
She
shit!
takes me back to her house. She cooks me dinner. Nothing happened, but it was a little freakish.
A little freakish.
It was a sort of a blind date off the cuff. My
Wow.
laundry was on the laundromat next door.
Wow.
And went back to her house. Long story short, nothing happened. It was a little introduction to the single life and dating life at the time.
Anything else happened of that? Never got a number. Never anything.
No, never got a number. She was older than me.
Wow.
So-
Bob, I
I
would have
passed.
married her.
I would have met. She was looking for it.
She was
fucking.
She had the bathrobe there. She had the Avon
Wow.
soap there.
God.
Nighties on.
Bob,
she was
She
ready.
showed me her
Fuck.
whole house from the basement to the attic. Last place was her room.
God damn it, Bob.
Wow.
Not
If
to
I-
brag, I'm no Casanova here.
Bob,
fuck.
Freedy, Lou, you've had some fucking stories.
Yeah.
My depression's worse now.
We're not
Bob,
here.
if I was checking out cold cuts in
Yes.
the fucking shop right, and
It's
a
the
lady
best
did
place.
that, I would have fucking married her as soon as I got into her house.
You've had some stories, man. Come
Yeah,
on.
go on,
You've
Lou.
had some
I ain't
stuff.
got shit.
Come on.
Yeah,
you had
depression
the
of fumbling.
pool. You've had the
Pool.
I
Come on,
fumbled. I
man.
fumbled
Come on,
hard.
tell me the fumble.
It's
I
all right
fumbled.
to crash, man. You
It's
pick yourself
okay.
up.
You
Come on, Lou. Give
For
it.
27 years,
Put
Bob.
it in.
That's how you use.
put it in there. Put it in there.
God, alright, fine. The fucking
God.
fumble, because when you're younger, you have no real concept of gender, so you make friends with whoever you can be friends with.
Correct. There's nothing wrong with that. You
Yeah,
meet all
so-
genders, walks of life.
I know.
You were just
but
an idiot.
I was just an idiot. But this fucking, I had this group of friends, one of which was a girl,
Okay.
and I'm the kind
That's
of
a
guy.
good start, Lou.
Yeah, that's a good start. Until it's not. But I think I'm a good listener. I've been told I'm a good listener by various people. So she would call me sometimes. They'll be like, I want to talk. And I'm just like, okay. Well, I'm a stupid guy, so I completely forget everything she was wanting to talk about because
Lou, you
she's a
gotta be
girl.
more attentive.
I know. No, well, hold on. So one night, I think it was a Saturday night. It was in like middle school or some shit. And she lived in our neighborhood because me and Devin lived near in the same neighborhood.
I'm sure she didn't
So-
live in Cleveland.
No,
She was fucking hot.
Whoa, hey, shut up.
you even knew her.
This is Lou's story.
Yeah, well, he even knew her. But she wants me to come over one night and talk. So I'm like,
Talk. Parentheses.
Quotes, not
Quotes,
parentheses.
thank you.
Quote, unquote,
Author,
talk.
Lou.
Thank you. So I ride my bicycle over there in my fucking shorts and t-shirt,
Half naked.
half naked. No, and I ride my bicycle over to her house, fucking 5-minute bicycle ride, and she wants to go into the pool and talk. So she doesn't want to she doesn't want to bother bringing out her bathing suit. So she goes, is it okay if I just go in my underwear? And my dumbass just goes, yeah, sure. All right.
Now, wait
That's
a minute,
cool.
Lou. You have briefs
And
and boxers, man, you know?
No, I was in my shorts, and we were in her pool, fucking talking, and she was talking, and we were just swimming around doing shit in the middle of night. And then, like, at the end, as the talk started to die down, she was just like, all right, well, that's been kind of cool. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go home now, so that's cool. And she was like, yeah,
Fuck it.
and I went home.
Was she home alone? Anything?
I don't think so.
You don't know.
No, but I was in her backyard a lot.
Didn't decide to ask.
No.
Everybody was asleep upstairs.
Yeah.
Her parents are like, that gay guy down there.
That
He's a
gay
really
kid.
nice guy, Lou. What is
I
happening?
just went, no, I'm going home. That's
Parents didn't even know. Don't be
No.
so judgmental.
You
did.
could have had that.
Could have had it.
You could have had,
had
that.
something.
You
Every
coulda
guy
had
thinks they could have had it, okay?
That's true.
Yeah, that's
Every
you
guy
got
thinks
it.
they coulda had
He
it.
could have had it with that story. All right, come on. You got more. Come on.
I got the one behind the dumpster.
Come on.
The dumpster
Why
behind,
you-
the,
why
behind
you-
the supermarket.
Why are you holding it back?
That one was also middle school. We used to go to Gettysburg as a school trip. Did you do that, or did they stop that?
Williamsburg.
Eventually? Oh, Williamsburg.
Williamsburg.
Not Gettysburg.
Easy,
All right, we were
easy.
talking about Gettysburg. No, Williamsburg is a fucking. They have like a theme park and shit, like roller coasters and stuff. You ever been there, Bob?
I've never been to Williamsburg. I've been by there, never been in there.
No. Yeah, so our middle school would take us field trips to Williamsburg. So they have, I don't know why they're trying to do this to middle schoolers, but they have like a fancy dinner sometimes, like before you leave. So you go there, you stay at the hotel.
With a dance, right?
Yeah, there's like this, I don't know if it was a dance, but it was like a dinner.
Yeah,
But you
okay.
needed like a button-up, like white shirt at the minimum, and you had to be dressed up quite nice.
What type of fucking school that we go to?
I know. So I packed everything else besides a nice white shirt. So I have to call my mom and tell her that she has to, at 4 in the morning after she just dropped me off, because we left early in the morning,
Yes.
after she had just dropped me off, that she has to come back here with a shirt. So there was a lot of yelling coming through that phone, but ultimately she came over with the shirt. So I go outside to get the shirt on like the side of the fucking school, then where like the dumpsters are and shit. So another girl, a different girl, also very attractive, fucking came outside at the same time. This one actually lived closer than me. She lives around the corner from me. I don't know if she still does, but She forgot a dress because the girls had to wear dresses
Okay.
and stuff. So she came outside as well, saying that she forgot her stuff and her parents were coming over to drop it off. And so her mother or father or whatever came first and gave her dress. And this is one of the things that, in hindsight, I never really questioned it.
me.
I know. I never really thought about it. But instead of going back into the school, into the bathroom or something to change, she goes, "Can you stand in front of me in between the two dumpsters
You had it.
while I change?"
You had it.
And me, the good innocent little boy, goes, "Yeah, sure." Stands in front of her, looking at the road. Never once thought about turning around.
You fucking had it.
That's kind of rough, man.
I told you it's rough, Bob.
One time at the Jersey Shore, I got one for you guys.
All right,
I'm
go,
at the
go.
bar at the
Jesus.
Jersey Shore here. I'm there talking to a bunch of broads or young ladies at the time. I don't categorize anything wrong. But I had taken them back to the motel room, and all of a sudden, they started getting frisky and all of this, and they said they couldn't find their wallet. They thought they left it at the bar, and then they called the ride, and then I walked them all the way down to 7-Eleven and Broadway.
Shit.
And then, long story short, there's a little action going on the way down there, and then they got a ride home. But no,
Well, you got action.
Fuck, you got something. Something got touched.
a couple kisses.
Yeah,
I
kisses.
didn't even get a look at it.
Yeah.
I didn't get to see anything.
We gotta train you with some hints, Lou. Like Lou.
In the Middle East, I didn't even get to
There's
see
been
an
people.
ankle.
There have been
You
people.
saw an ankle. Lou.
I didn't know. I didn't.
Oh,
I didn't even
my
get to see
Not the
that.
1920s when they
I know.
wore dresses down to the floor.
I didn't
Oh my
even get that. I didn't
God.
get shit.
Man, there are fucking hints that are given
Horrible.
to you that I swear to God you're fucking oblivious to.
You tried to pawn off a girlfriend onto me.
That's another story. Anyway,
We've been tracking her life on Facebook. It has gone downhill.
she's doing good.
She's pregnant without a baby daddy.
Anyway,
You know about that, Bob? You ever tell you that?
Yeah, well, we both got it right at this particular moment. But
single life.
The single life.
single life,
She's
you go
also-
home, there's nothing in the refrigerator to eat, you just call Chinese.
Here we are, Chinese. We're chilling out.
Sprite.
Fucking Sprite and fucking.
Listen, you can't do commercialized, disclaimer. We're not
Drugs.
getting any sponsor.
We're not getting sponsored by Sprite, guys. I gotta say, this is.
As an author, I'll try and be your first sponsor.
I'm hoping for that. I hope you make.
If I ever get money.
Give me $1. I'd appreciate it.
$1.
A single life, you
Hold
go
on.
home.
Let
The
me
bottom
pull
line
up.
is, single life, you go home. You can just drop your clothes where you want.
Shit, he's
Do
pulling his
laundry when
wallet
you
out.
want.
He's pulling his wallet
I
out.
got my
boss
Sponsoring
I
us?
got my firearms identification card.
Okay, he's not sponsoring us. All
I
right.
got nothing.
Anyway, his books are terrible. Anyway,
Wow, there's only one book so far.
so you go home, Lou. What does your life consist of?
Yeah.
Come
crying,
on, crying.
Right. Well, that's good to get out the emotions.
Yeah, you get the.
You don't feel alone. That you're in
get
touch
the-
with yourself.
the other half, I don't think I can talk about.
What? Okay, all
Well,
right. Like,
okay, crying is. Let's leave it at crying.
Well, we'll leave
Right,
it at
yeah,
crying.
let's
That's
leave it
what
at
I'm
that.
saying. We'll leave it at
There's
crying.
a tear in my beer, 'cause I miss you, dear.
Not even a beer.
all right, all right,
It's seltzer.
all right, all
Not
right,
even
all right,
that.
all right, all right.
Water.
Question for you guys.
Water.
Question for you guys.
Just
You,
water.
you guys, all
There
right?
you go.
Do you guys date your best friend's friend?
I
Or-
would say no.
You'd say no. Why do you say no?
Because it'll
best
cause
friend?
too much controversy. If You, if
Controversy.
you happen to be better than your girlfriend's, better than your. If you treat her girlfriend better than you treat your girl, that's going to be a controversy. If you buy that girl flowers, your girl's going to want flowers. If you take her to a special place, she's going to want to go to that special. It's too much of an infighting.
So you're talking about a girl best friend?
If your girl has a best friend that you want to set me up with,
Okay.
and I treat her better than you treat your girl,
You're gonna
you guys
fuck,
are not going to be
You're
friends.
fucking
Oh,
me
like-
up.
oh,
You're
like-
tearing me down.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
if Paulina had a friend,
I-
best
yes.
friend, and I was dating
Okay.
her, and I'm treating
Okay.
her better,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it would fuck you
It
over.
would, it would,
You're
it would
tearing
mess
me
you
down.
up
Okay.
emotionally. It would mess her up emotionally because, oh, look what he's doing for her. He bought her flowers. He did this. Not to say that that's not cool. Because there's always a honeymoon stage with every
Every relationship.
relationship.
Absolutely.
The honeymoon stage, where it's hot and heavy, bam, 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 bam,
Absolutely.
bam. And then that
Absolutely,
ends
yeah.
as a cool off
Totally.
period. And then, you
I know.
just get Chinese food.
Lou,
Bang.
Lou, come on. Your opinion on that?
I
Come on. You got
got
an opinion.
27 years of being single. I got
You
no
got to keep the
opinion.
mystery now.
Anything is for anything. You're open for anything.
I'll take any.
Please.
Your
Please.
friend's girlfriend, your friend. Okay.
You got a friend?
Anybody?
You got anybody? Did you find her in the
Listen,
ocean?
I would date this Sprite can if it had pink lipstick.
Listen, the thing is, it will happen when you least expect it.
Least
might.
expected.
That person will walk into your life when you least expect it.
Least expected.
It might.
Absolutely.
Like we were at that restaurant that day 2 weeks ago. We went to the gun show,
That girl was looking at you.
and that girl was looking at you. The
She's
waitress,
giving you ugly eyes.
she was ogling you. She might.
What
you might
girl?
Have thought, that girl, the waitress.
The waitress.
What?
I want
That
you
I
to
kept trying
know.
to figure
This
out
is
what
why
she was
I've been
saying.
single. What?
You might have thought she was ogling me when she was ogling you.
Not a single one of us said a fucking word about it.
I had no
but
fucking clue.
She was ogling you, man. That was it. Staring at
I
you.
barely even remember when we ate at the. Where
You
did
don't
we
know
eat?
where the fuck.
Oh, we
Outside the
did
gun
Chicky and
shop.
Pete's.
Chickies and
Yeah.
Pete's.
That's right.
They're
That's
not
where we
lo-
fucking
they're not a
ate.
sponsor. But
Not a
Oh
sponsor.
my god, where I had half of the cake.
Yes.
That's right.
That's
You
why
had
you
the
got a
biggest
big
slice
piece
of
of
That was
cake.
the biggest fucking piece of
She
cake
was saying,
ever.
"My man's gotta eat,"
And I ate it.
and
Yeah.
he ate, and
I
he
ate it.
ate,
getting ready to
that
cook
cake.
for you, Lou.
and he fucking
Yeah.
ate, and she cook a goddamn good meal too. Probably.
She was a waitress. She didn't cook anything.
She could have tried.
She would have done it.
She could.
would've
I'm not
fucking done
doubting
it.
her culinary arts. I'm just saying, though, in that moment, that burger came from a chef, not the waitress.
You don't know that.
You think she went back there and
She
cooked?
got that cake extra big for you.
Extra
Yeah.
big for you.
If she was gonna slice it, no, he deserves that whole piece.
He deserves the whole pie. The whole
that was-
fucking cake. That was
You got three slices of cake. For everybody out there, he got like 3 slices of cake and a solid cake. And it was
well,
a cake.
I'm curious if that's a casual thing at Chicky Pete's. If you've
No
ever,
way!
I don't know.
We got a
You
store
don't know.
like
Everybody-
this.
We got yeah.
Well, yeah,
You
that
see
was
the
like
slice
cheesecake,
they got?
though.
They got like a normal slice
But you got
of a
like
restaurant
cheesecake.
cake.
You got the cheesecake.
But you got like 4 slices, 3 slices.
That was a quarter of a cake.
Yes, that's what
she
we're
ain't
talking
gonna do that
about.
if she ain't got thoughts.
That's what I'm saying. She's thinking about you in
She
some
went
way.
back there
man.
and said, that man could eat, I want him.
Well, thanks for saying something, guys.
Oh, you're
Well,
welcome.
you
Will.
can't at that moment. You gotta go back.
You gotta go back.
I gotta go
now.
back to Pennsylvania and fucking
gotta go
try
back
and find
now.
this Chicky and
You
Pete's.
gotta schedule it up. You gotta schedule it
You
up.
know, there's another show gonna be out there.
Another show. Yeah. Anyway, so your opinion, Bob? No fucking way. It's gonna ruin everything.
Yeah, don't date somebody's friend.
Frito, take a wall.
Anything that looks at me.
Anything that fucking walks.
Well, actually, it can't be anything that looks to me. It has to be something that's assertive. It has to say it to me. I'm too stupid.
It can't put. Yeah, women. You gotta be assertive with this man. He is as oblivious as a fucking a pebble on the ground. I don't
Yeah.
know, man. He's
There's-
on the ground.
you like that. He's
There's one brain cell
oblivious.
just going
Yeah.
back and forth like
We're-
a ping pong
we're
ball.
past-
We're not lying.
We
like
are
a-
not
like a-
fucking lying.
Like a pinball ball.
We're passing it around. All right. So
There's
all right. All right.
When it comes
Need
to
some
food
help.
and the single guy, if a girl's coming over, at least have some water in the fridge or something, some cold water.
Dude,
You know,
what is your fridge? What
you
is
don't
your
drink
fridge?
from the tap.
What does your fridge consist of?
presently, as a single guy,
As a single guy, bachelor life, living
bachelor
it up,
life,
living
okay?
it up.
You got a 12-pack, some pickles, mayonnaise, ketchup, mustard, and bread, and some canned tuna fish. Staples to stay
Yeah.
alive. We're talking maybe turning on the oven for some chocolate chip cookies, but that's it. And boiling water for eggs.
Not a goddamn thing.
You know, toast, peanut butter, and jelly.
What?
You'll survive as a single guy.
What's your?
Go to the doctor, check your cholesterol once in a while, and hope for the best.
I think your cholesterol should only be when you're older.
Oh my god.
Well, you know, or whatever. It can interrupt sexual function too,
What?
It could.
A lot of Viagra in route. That's it.
if necessary.
So if necessary.
Can't ask
so
me what's
so
in my-
That's
Lou,
just in my fridge.
you don't know what's in your fridge?
My mom does the shopping.
Oh, that's right.
I live
Mama's boy.
Red
lives with
flag,
the
red
mama.
flag.
That's a red flag,
No, I live
ladies.
with my parents. Like, what do you want?
It's not adding up here,
Pretty
ladies.
fun.
I
That's
have a little
it.
mini fridge like this,
Look.
gentlemen.
Yeah, look at this.
You got a little
Fucking
mini fridge?
Got my
What you
shit.
got in your
Got
mini fridge?
Oreos in there.
I got drinks.
That's it. You got no food. You got spices.
They're not
What is
spice. That's moonshine.
Got
Oh, it's
Pedialyte.
moonshine. It looks like the fucking little spice bottles.
Which I don't know where the fuck the other one.
Yeah, where you just like knocked one
The
out.
cat took it away.
Yeah, that's fine. anyway, like
It's not by choice.
No,
It's just
like,
like,
hey, everybody gets situations, man.
yeah, you got your life going.
oh, trust me, I know some people are
Listen,
in
I
much
talked to
worse
a couple
situations.
70, 80-year-old married people, and they say the worst thing to do is sweat the small stuff. It makes no sense. Enjoy your life. If you meet somebody, just make it work. You
Yeah.
might not be 100% compatible,
Make it
but who
happen.
is? And if you are, it's not going to work. If that person likes bowling, you like tennis. Let them go bowling, you go play tennis.
Yeah, two separate lives coming together as one.
Yeah, you grow as one.
Yeah,
Two
you
separate
grow as
lives.
one, but yet you have separate interests because you have to.
Yeah, you're each different people.
Absolutely.
If you try to make that person like you, it's not going to work.
Not gonna
Yeah.
happen. Not gonna
It's
happen.
just, I don't care what you try to do. If they don't like you because of your religion or this, or you eat pork, or you eat chicken, they eat fish, or like SpaghettiOs, you like this, it's a 50-50 compromise.
Absolutely. I 100% agree with that.
You know,
Guys got some dating advice.
you know, chime in, Lou, on that. You know, it's a 50-50.
I know
What do
if
you
I-
mean you got nothing? Come
I'm
on, you're
taking-
single.
I'm taking notes, fucker.
This is
I'm
taking
taking
notes.
mental notes.
We're all
Taking notes,
here.
okay. If you're out to dinner, you work outside in with the forks and the knives. Outside in.
Oh
Well,
shit!
I know
We're
a
going
lot of-
that deep on them.
No, but that's the way it is. If you-
I know a lot of do nots.
okay, give us some of those, Lou.
Leaving your family to watch your landscapers work.
What?
You know that. You know that. Do not. Come on. There was the guy. You remember
Oh,
when we were doing the tree?
Putting your second.
Putting your
So-
family second to your property.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
That's a better
all right.
way of wording
That's
it.
marriage. He
We're
was
talking
married.
dating here. We're talking
He was
dating.
married. He didn't give a fuck about
I'm
anything.
Sorry, you could still fucking get a divorce.
He didn't give a fuck about. That wasn't
He
gonna
could
happen.
have circled it back. I don't know. She looked pretty angry.
So for everybody out there, all right, we were doing landscaping.
Yeah,
me and Lou.
short story. We
All right.
we did me and Devin did landscaping. We worked for a guy who wanted a tree put in, and we were doing work around the tree. And it was later at night, and the family at the house we were working at was going out to dinner, and the guy just told the wife and the kids to just go on, and he stayed there to watch us work.
Fucking just go.
And the wife did not look happy.
She did not look happy.
did not look
But that's
happy.
marriage, man. He don't give a fuck. He's past.
He
Wait,
that.
won't give a fuck
The
until he's
husband-
divorced.
The husband watched you guys work. Or the
Yeah,
wife?
like fucking till 9 o'clock at
And
night.
why do you think he did that? To spite the wife?
No,
No, we
he,
have no
he was
idea.
just so
He was-
obsessed with
yeah, he
what
was very
everything
controlling.
looked like. It,
Oh, he was controlling. So that
Yeah.
marriage
Yes.
was over from the beginning.
dude,
Yeah, yeah.
It definitely was.
Probably.
I mean, I don't want to get into like that
Well,
kind of shit.
Well, you
Well,
don't,
funny
you don't know
enough-
who you're talking about.
Yeah, no, I understand that, but, like-
funny enough, my cousin actually bought the house across the street from this guy.
Oh shit,
So
really?
I might be able to find out in the future when I
Yo,
go visit my cousin.
is the tree still in?
I think so. I think the tree is still
poison.
there.
That's all I give a
The
fuck
tree's
about.
still
Yeah,
there.
she fucking killed it when
You
she
had a
came
divorce
back.
over.
Probably
You guys
did.
planted a tree and it caused a divorce.
Yes,
Really nice.
that's
Yeah,
basically
there we
what
go.
it was.
Because
yeah.
it wasn't 4 feet to the left. It was right in front of the picture window.
Yeah.
He didn't care. That was it.
I hope
Absolutely
that
had to be
wife
where it had to
calls
be.
us and she wants that tree cut down.
I hope that. I
That'd be
hope
funny
so
as
too.
shit.
I hope
I'm
so
gonna.
too.
I'll bring my axe. I'll cut it down manually.
We'll
Hope
get
so
Bob.
Too. Hope so too. So, gentlemen, another question for you.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're gonna
Oh,
come
God.
around.
We're going around the table.
Would
Bob.
you? Would you date somebody you meet at church?
Yeah. No.
That's a loaded question. I don't go to church. I'd be open to go to church. I
Okay.
would go to church with the understanding that if I met somebody, I would try to be compatible if they were not too religious beyond what I think and believe about God. I'm not trying to get too political here.
No. It's
But-
fine. Yeah.
You know, if it was a mutual meeting and agreement on talking about a subject, say religion, and it wasn't pushed too far or forced upon me, I would entertain the young lady or woman to go further. But you're not going to force your opinion upon me if I do not believe in it. Or it's all right for you to believe in it. I'm not against it, but you're not going to force it on me.
Little story, backstory here. I used to date a girl extremely religious.
Oh, that one.
Extremely religious.
Another ex-girlfriend that
I'm.
went off
I'm
the deep end.
yeah, deep end, man. I am not a big religious person.
So how long did this relationship last?
Years.
I asked Lou. No, it wasn't years. I asked
I think it
Lou.
was
because
years.
No, if it was like 6-7 months.
I don't think so.
And
We went to her fucking, like, her like pretend grandparents or whatever, and we built that thing in the middle of the rain. Remember?
Yeah,
The
but that was
sleet.
maybe a year. I would say
So
maybe
right
a
from
year.
there,
year.
did you know it was going to work or not going to work?
No,
No, he's just too gullible.
No!
it was definitely not gonna.
She asked.
She
him
was
to-
hot.
She was hot.
She was
So,
absolutely
she was
hot.
platonically,
She was hot.
sexually.
I said, you know what? I'll do anything for you.
She
But
asked him to do this, and then he dragged me and Corey,
So you
our
got
other friend,
redwood
into
from
it.
the California redwood forest and built their swing set.
I did.
I know.
Stole it.
And then we took it
I
down.
stole it.
Well, we won't get into that. That's
That's okay.
And then
That's
a
a
few
Stole
years-
it.
A few years later, we took it down.
No, it's still there.
I thought we took it down.
It's still there.
No, I thought
still
they-
there.
Oh.
I
No,
don't
because
cut
we were
the-
mowing their lawn, remember? And then it was gone.
Still there.
Yeah.
Still there.
I'm gonna go there tomorrow and find out.
It's okay.
Anywho,
So,
I'm gonna take
That's-
a-
that's
I'm
a
gonna
big
try
word.
to pass.
Lou,
A
Lou,
trespass.
if she's a big religious girl, if she's
Yeah, look,
if you meet her, if you end up going to church at some time, is that a good place to meet a girl?
Yeah,
or if you're dating somebody and she wants to go to church, would you?
yeah. I'm okay with it. Like I said, I'm of the same mindset. You can't force somebody
Can't force somebody.
to like or follow stuff, but I do follow it.
Now,
I mean,
now
I'm
we're not
a huge
against
believer.
religion. I just
No.
want that to be
Right.
known. We're not
No.
against anything.
I'm not a huge devout follower, but I was born and raised Catholic, and baptized and all that stuff.
I guess the question really is there a point where it can get too much for you to handle?
When it gets to like fanaticism,
Well,
Okay.
like when they're like a fanatic.
No, yeah, I mean both of you. Seriously, is there a point it gets to be too crazy for you
Yeah.
as a religion? Like, how
Well, I mean-
devout are you willing to go for this fucking person?
Yeah.
You know
Well,
what
I
I
feel
mean?
like that can go
It's
with
not a fucking person. It's a human being with feelings.
A female.
female. But I feel like that can go with multiple things. Like if you can be too devout to like a lot of things, and it would be a turnoff.
Yes.
That includes religion.
It can be too oppressive to a point. You know,
Yeah.
if you're being smothered by it, if she wants to go to church once every Sunday,
I want
for
you
an
to-
Yeah, if she
hour,
wants to go Sunday.
I want
she
you
wants
to go
to a
every
mass.
Sunday with me.
If it fits in my schedule, yes.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
if it doesn't, you can.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
can
if
go
I
ahead.
if I have the ability,
You as well.
Yeah,
But
if
I
I have
don't
the
want-
availability to go Sunday, I'll go.
But when it gets to that point, you don't want the family to pressure you into going because they go religiously no matter what.
If
Yeah.
you don't go,
Would it look bad in the family's eyes? I
You-
don't want that
you-
to be.
yeah.
If
Yes.
that's the be.
Yeah.
It's not going to work.
okay.
Like if I have something that comes up and then they start hating me for that,
It's a
problem.
that's when it becomes a
it's
problem.
a problem.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's
Okay.
like they don't understand that like life happens and sometimes you can't just make a 1 hour match.
Okay,
Yeah,
understand
you
it.
might have a family obligation on your side of that she cannot participate in, or you cannot participate in that,
All right.
and that's got to be acceptable.
All right. No, I 100% understand it. I
Yeah.
get it. Believe me. I used to go with this particular person. It was one time a year. I went Christmas and Easter. That was it.
To
'Cause
church.
that's- Church.
Okay.
And it was a crazy experience, and I was not feeling.
It was not palatable to you.
Yeah.
It was not feeling that great at the time.
And
That's the best way I
what made
can
it
say
so? What made it so discerning that you could not participate for an hour or two of twice a year?
I did it. Don't get me wrong. I had no issues doing
It sounds like a lot of animosity.
I didn't feel right doing it. There was a lot because I'm not a devout follower. I'm not saying I don't believe in religion
It's
or
twice
anything
a
like
year,
that.
man.
Dude, I did it.
I think your problem is the whole thing with church. And I know you lived in the area. You probably went to the same church. It's not. You don't have to be a devout follower to go to church.
No.
When that's
No. I understand that.
Yeah.
I felt like I was cheating. That
Cheating.
Cheating.
You were cheated.
Not on the
Socially?
person, on the religion, because
you went
I
to try and get with her.
Yeah. No. Well. Yes.
Yeah.
In reality,
you-
yes.
you were
So
looking for the
everybody
sexual
goes.
part of it.
No, not that.
That's
That's what it sounds like.
I mean, you're not. I guess you're not really wrong. But I went for the reason of. The fucking. I went for the reason of like. you guys suck. Take on the table. That's it. Take on the table. That's fucking it. That's it. Take on the table. That's it. All right. So I went.
These poor listeners can't see anything.
I know.
Come on, don't get choked up now. You're lying.
I went for the reason of.
We know why you went. For the chocha. For the punani. Excuse me, but that's what you went for.
That's what it was,
Yeah.
dude.
Get
Everybody
some
goes.
wetness.
She went to church
Okay.
every Sunday.
Yes.
Religiously.
Okay.
That was her thing.
9 a.m.
Okay, so I was a person, never did it in my life.
Right.
So here I am going to this said church.
Yes.
And I don't know any songs. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I don't know. I know zero nada about
All right.
anything that's
All
going
right.
on.
Why are you being so discriminatory about that?
I'm not. Like, you can do your thing, whatever. Like, I don't care.
Then what's your problem?
I don't.
Satan worshiper.
I don't have a problem. It's just the thing of what. That's it. I feel like I'm cheating on the religion. That's not a legitimate thing. Like, I'm not a person that's
Wait, you're cheating on a religion?
cheating on the religion. I'm not the person that's sitting there.
Like you weren't there for any sort of religious purpose.
I'm
You've
there.
never been in a situation
I'm
like
there
that?
for the opposite of the religious purpose. Actually, if you think about it,
You're there for a sin.
I am there. Yes.
Sin, wait, but sin is part of a religion. That's why you repent. Not to get too...
I don't
I
think
don't
you
do-
ever repented.
No, I did not
No, but
repent.
I'm
I
not
did not
trying to
say
be
sorry
I
to
don't
God.
think you went to communion.
Nope, didn't do any of that. I was
think
never
we have to drop
baptized.
this. We have to stop at this point.
You want
Because it's getting too...
getting a little too explicit here.
Yes, the church is a sanctity.
All right.
People are really taking it seriously.
For
We
you
have to
guys out
accept
there,
that.
but religion's fine. I 100%.
We have to accept it, you know.
I mean,
it's good.
Yeah. I mean, even for me, even though I am Catholic, I only do go once a year as well. And
Which
I
is
go,
fine.
I know. Well,
yeah.
I also go for another external reason because I go for my mom.
It's not for the reason I went.
No, God, please, no.
All right.
I just said
We're
my
lucky
mom.
the building doesn't fall down around us. But
Yeah.
go ahead, Lou.
Well, because I go at midnight mass, which is during Christmas, because it's for Jesus.
You still go to this day.
Yep, because
Okay.
I go every year for my mom, because that started a few years ago. Because a lot of things happened at the same time, and she was in a very dark
Bad
place,
area, yes.
and she turned towards religion. So in order to support her, she just wanted me to go towards midnight mass with her, and so I went. And then that just turned into every single year we go to midnight mass.
Okay.
Well, on the same note, I used to go to New York a lot, and I'm not Catholic, but I used to go to St. Peter's Cathedral.
That's the big one by the 9/11 memorial.
Well, it's the big church, you know.
Okay. Yeah.
And
Okay.
I'd go in there, yeah, because why not?
Yeah.
It's the
Fuck
big
it.
epicenter of New York City.
Yeah.
And it's something to say. And I would go in there and light a candle. And
Okay.
I'm a Protestant, Catholics hate Protestants.
Okay.
That's to get too political, but I would go in there because I just felt I had to go in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was going to New York at the particular time
Okay.
when a lot of churches were being destroyed for high-rise buildings.
Okay.
And every time I'd see a building, church go down, I'd be like, wow, it's terrible. Because
Yeah.
these beautiful buildings
Gorgeous.
with the facades.
They're gorgeous.
Building built 1800s, early 1900s, just being demolished. Anyway, but I always go to St. Peter's Cathedral in New York because just go there.
I don't think
I
you really.
just go there.
It's a tourist attraction. I really think you kind
You
of
can look at it that
Probably.
way. You can look at it that
But
way.
I mean, I'm not a religious really person kind of that way. So I'd go there,
Yeah.
but because it's
Just walking up those steps, you get a feeling.
it's gorgeous. It's
It's hard to
absolutely
explain.
gorgeous.
It is.
It's
And you get
absolutely
inside and the glass windows and all that.
You ever sat for a service? They do services.
They do.
I think
Is
they
it-
still do service.
And you could just walk in.
It's
and
probably
sit.
crazy.
It's people in and out. You know, it's
Okay.
millions of people in New York.
Well, because
Okay.
that's like the same reason why people go to Jerusalem, because Jerusalem is a holy place for Catholicism.
Jesus, right?
and
You ever
Christians.
seen
Yep.
like their holy
He was born
like
there.
they have like a holy time?
Yeah,
And they all run around that rock.
that's.
Do you know what I'm talking about,
No,
though?
that's for Muslims. That's
But that's there, right?
that's that. No, that's not in Jerusalem.
Okay.
That's I know what you're talking about, but that's for Muslims. Not,
Okay.
Not Christians.
We actually did a religious class together. Believe it or not, we actually did a religious history class.
Right. There's nothing
I'm
wrong
trying
with
to
that.
remember, I'm
Nothing
trying to
wrong with
remember
it.
the name too.
But anyway, yeah, no, gorgeous place.
Yeah, because people will go to Jerusalem because that's where Jesus was supposedly born.
gorgeous place.
So that's why it's
All religious, all
Yeah.
religions.
yeah.
It's what time of the year? I don't even know.
I don't know.
I mean, it also would depend on the religion.
I think we move on to
Because
another
each
question.
well, I mean, each religion is
All
slightly
right,
different.
all
'cause
right,
you-
I
all
mean,
right.
we move
All right,
on.
all right.
Well, I do think it is an interesting topic though, because it's like you get into things like Buddhism.
I'll put it on,
Buddhism.
I'll put it on
Yeah,
the.
yeah,
I'll put it on the
we're-
board.
Later,
Oh,
talk
we'll get
about it.
religion later.
I'll put it on the
Another,
board.
Right on the board.
single man question there.
Yeah. All right.
Corkboard.
All right.
Corkboard.
What would be your ideal place to meet somebody? That's
Well, I'll speak for myself. My first woman I met at a bar, happily for 10 years.
okay.
And unfortunately, I'm not going to go into the reason why it ended, but it was, I was accepted by her 3 stepdaughters.
Okay.
The ex-husband did not really take a liking to me.
Well,
But-
who cares?
Yeah, but hey, I'm stepping into his ex-wife's
Okay.
wife with
okay.
his 3 daughters.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Okay.
That'd be hard for any guy,
But not to get into too much
No,
detail.
I'm not.
was it-
I'm not. I'm still
No, I'm not saying
I
you
was
are.
accepted, and it was a 10-year relationship that went well.
Okay. Okay.
And let's just leave it at that.
Oh, okay.
He got over it and went from there.
Did it end up working out between you two in modern day time?
Yeah, we eventually talked, and he understood that everybody's got to move on.
Okay.
And it worked out.
Was it for selfish reasons?
That's political. That's political.
Really?
That's political.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No.
That's political and religious.
Okay.
Did
Okay.
you become friends?
Yeah, we become friends.
Okay. Good. No. Good. Good.
But at the time I had met his ex-wife, he was sitting across from me at the bar.
Okay.
And
Wow.
I did not know it.
Wow.
I did
Wow.
not know it.
Did she know it?
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
said,
yeah,
"Who-
I hope
obviously.
you
Yeah, I
recognize
guess.
her
Yeah,
ex-husband.
And I
obviously.
said, listen, do you know who that is, though? She goes, that's my ex. And I'm telling you, he was eyeballing like me. Anyway, it worked out.
Good
And
for
there
you.
was
No.
there was no repercussions, nothing.
Good for you. Good for you. So to answer the question, I guess you would say a bar.
A bar, yeah. And everybody says don't meet somebody in a bar. And
But I mean, a lot of bars now they do like dating things.
they
like,
do dating things and this and that.
What's the one in Asbury?
Max?
Johnny
Johnny
Max.
Max.
Okay, now we're pinpointing ourselves
Yeah,
even
yeah,
more.
Wow,
So I mean,
that's not
like,
near us.
so I mean, do you think like speed dating?
dating?
Speed dating, or do you just say just
I think I'm going to start speed dating because why not?
yeah, fuck it, right?
Every book has more than one page.
Absolutely.
The first chapter, everybody's going to have chapters.
So off the hip, you're just gonna
Yeah.
say the bar, and that's an okay answer. I like that. That's a good answer.
I mean, I'm a Jersey guy. I met a Jersey girl.
Okay,
Two of
cool. All right,
And I
very
think
good.
that's like a Bruce Springsteen song right there.
both at the
Yeah.
bar.
Both at the bar.
Good for you. Good for you. Good for you.
And one was in Farmingdale Bar, and one was in Point Pleasant Bar.
I met mine. Well, I guess you could say on a dating app, but our first meeting point was a bar.
Facebook
Was it-
Marketplace.
well, yeah.
It was a bar.
People are nervous and they want to meet up in a.
We met at a bar, and it was me and her friend, and that was it. Was here we
Oh,
are.
good. She brought a friend.
Here we. She was fucking nervous as a motherfucker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
well, I'm
would
sure you
imagine
were
any
too.
girl meeting
I
somebody.
I
at a
was.
bar would
I was.
be.
I brought a buddy of mine,
Yeah,
and
the wingman.
the entire time he was asking me if he could get the fuck out of here. That's literally okay.
Yeah, because there was nothing in it for him.
He was definitely not in the mood.
And
Lou-
there's nothing wrong with that.
No. I understand that, but help me.
I mean, you
His
gotta
eyes were just held
Help
way.
me.
listen. When you meet somebody, you got to remember that they're just as nervous as you are.
No,
About everything.
absolutely.
They're just as nervous as
That's
you.
like when you're handling like a snake or something.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just as scared as you are.
They're just as scared as
Absolutely.
you are.
Absolutely. No,
Dude,
seriously.
Hey,
Oh no, I get it. Like,
Dude,
we're
they're
all-
people
we're all
too.
people,
They're
yeah.
people too.
All
Your
people.
insecurities they got the same insecurities that female.
Absolutely.
They got
Yeah.
the same insecurities.
Absolutely. Lou,
Can I have 2 places, or do I have to narrow it down?
say what you gotta
Let's
say.
say.
Say what you gotta say.
Go ahead.
Because I feel like they speak volumes of the person. So,
Elaborate.
so like I said, I got 2 places I kind of want to elaborate on. First one, Home Depot.
What?
Yeah, why not? They're looking for
Home
carpet.
Depot.
They're looking for
Yeah.
a ladder. They're looking for pesticide for the ants in the kitchen.
That means they're a go-getter. They're girls that like they're active. They want to do things.
Or their husband gave him a fucking
or their
list.
husband's there for a list.
If
But
they're
you
there,
never know.
If they're there, they're alone.
Yeah. They don't go there by themselves.
They're there
You
alone
think-
because their husband said
You
them
think
there.
their husband?
No.
You would send Paulina to Home
Yeah,
Depot
for
to get you
what?
something?
Not
Fuck
the
no.
not the
Exactly. Exactly. No husband would do that.
No.
I like how you asked that, dude. No,
Yeah.
no, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't.
No, absolutely.
No husband would send their wife to the fucking
You
Home
get a
Depot.
2x4.
Yeah.
All right.
She would have to be there of her own volition.
All
Yes,
right,
yes.
all right.
And she would need something done and a big, strong carpenter to help her.
Oh, you're gonna pull that fucking
You're gonna
flag?
try
Why
to
not?
pull that
Fucking
shit.
hell.
Yeah,
Why
hey.
not? Why not?
I know what I'm doing half the time.
Why not? Why not? Hey, all right. So you have more. How many?
My second one would be the gym. That's just because I go to the gym.
Okay.
And they would be a working out girl.
Wow. Okay. So
And if she could lift weights with me, that'd be pretty cool.
On that same point, I hear at the gym, if a guy has a ring on, they're all going to look at the guy with the ring on.
Yeah.
I don't know why that would be. The guy's already taken. Is it because it's something they can't have? Not to be malicious on that.
I think that's exactly.
No,
what
I think there was a study on that.
Yeah, I think
they mentioned the fact that women try. I mean, of course, this is just a study saying this, saying that the women try and look for more successful partners.
Right.
So if a man is married, then that means he has to be obviously successful.
Successful, yes.
So then that sort of attracts them more.
Yeah, I believe that to be true.
There's a guy that I work with, and he actually tried this theory with, not with a wedding ring, obviously, but it was just a silver band on one of his fingers. He said it worked pretty fucking good.
But this guy's also
If I could.
built. He's not a slouch.
No, he's a good-looking guy.
But he has a build. He's
if
just
I
not...
could get a ring
Exactly.
on my fucking sausage fingers, I might try that now.
But apparently he says it works.
No.
He says it works.
The only problem is for me to buy fucking jewelry. I've gotten my ring size. It's like a fucking 16.
So from what
You
you're
have
thinking,
no idea how large
so
that
from
is?
what you're thinking is the gym or the
Supermarket.
the suit
Or supermarket.
Home Depot.
Home Depot.
So question: what are you into?
A go-getter.
You gotta be a go-getter.
I need
or
somebody with energy.
energy.
I'm the fucking homebody kind of guy. I sit down and play video games.
So are you
I need a girl to drag me places.
So are you? Oh, drag. Is
Well,
it
you might
drag
have a
you
hard
places?
time with that, Lou.
I know.
Is
I
it
know.
drag you places or take care of you?
Drag me places.
Drag you places.
Yeah.
You can take care of yourself.
Yeah, I can take care of myself. I can do all that stuff. But if a girl came inside or into me and went,
It's like, hey, we gotta go here today.
I'd be like, all right.
And you're like, yes, ma'am.
Like if I'm sitting down fucking
Yes,
playing like street
ma'am.
fighter. Yeah, like if I'm sitting down playing.
yeah, what?
No, fuck off. It's not being
That's it.
whipped. If I'm sitting down playing like Street Fighter or something and playing a video game and she fucking comes in and is like, hey,
Get the fuck up. We're
No.
going to Home
Listen,
Depot.
did she just get out of jail
No.
to like that Street Fighter?
no, it's a video game.
Yeah, I know, but
I'm sorry,
she,
you're old.
no, was she into that, like Street Fighter?
Yeah,
No.
is she into that shit?
No, I don't know. It's a video game. I don't know.
I mean, not to
That's
say
a
he's not
very
into that.
poor-
Not to
that's
say
a
he's
very
not
poor
into
video game to start off. God damn it! But like, if she just came in and was like, "Hey, you want to go camping this weekend?" I'd be like, "All right."
No girl's gonna do that.
Yeah,
I know.
that's not gonna happen.
I know. That's the big problem.
It's not
That's the
gonna
problem.
fucking.
I know
happen.
it's not gonna happen. That's my problem.
I've tried for that.
This is a hypothetical
millions of
situation
times.
we're talking about, you asshole.
Okay, all right.
Yes,
All right.
I'm not saying I'm a number
We're
one.
just telling you it's not gonna happen.
No,
Man,
I
give
fully
a chance.
acknowledge
Give
it's
it-
not going to happen. That's what I'm saying from the beginning. It's not going to happen. But I'm just saying.
Okay.
That would be amazing if it did.
It would be amazing.
Okay.
It would.
Yes.
It would be a
That's what I'm
fucking miracle.
Yeah.
You're a religious guy.
Why you gotta throw it in there?
I gotta
Why?
throw it in
that
there.
was inappropriate.
I gotta
the man
throw it
is
in there.
trying.
Hey, he's trying.
No,
Maybe
no,
he'll
really.
figure it out.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll work out for the guy.
You're unbelievable. You knocked the guy down. He's trying to build himself up here.
Pick him down.
I hope we get some excited go-getter fucking women in this, and they listen to this and they hate you.
I hope so too. Sometimes.
Listen,
And they're
All right, so
and they're like, well, that's me.
we're
I'm that girl.
procrastinating on how to try to better our lives. You already have a female in your life.
Fucker.
You don't.
you did.
You had two.
I did, but
I
I
love
don't
it.
anymore.
I'm the lowest on the totem pole here.
Yeah, he's the lowest on the
Nobody
totem pole.
is low on the totem pole.
Me?
It's where we're at in life. You're not low. You're always hiring yourself to another level.
Exactly. I'm
You're
the
not
lowest.
going
I have
down.
to go the
You're
highest.
gonna get there.
You're not going
You're
down.
gonna get
You don't
there.
think you're going down.
We
No.
believe
No,
in
but
you,
I can't
Lou.
go down anymore. I know where I'm at.
There's no more.
There's no
bottle.
more down.
They can sense that. It'll feed. No.
I can only go up. I know
That's
that.
fucking
There's
great.
nowhere else to go
Can't
down.
get worse.
Can't
That's
get
it.
worse.
Nothing can get worse.
All Nothing can get
All right,
worse. I know that.
So, all right. I know this is a different kind of podcast. I know this is with the guest.
Same thing.
Lou, we're getting kind of to the time. Word of the day,
Oh,
or
God, do you want to do a word of the day?
no? It's up to you. Do you want to do that or what?
I don't know. I can include Bob in on the word of the day. You want to be in on the word of the day, Bob? You can guess.
All right. So, I mean,
Getting back to the single life, if it's gonna happen, it could happen as easy as going out to throw your garbage out in your apartment building, meeting that woman out there.
she's out there.
Listen.
She's a,
In my apartment building, I've had a dead battery 2 single women have come over to try to jump to start my car.
I got a word. I know how to relate it to my life now.
We'll get there.
I know we'll get there, but I'm just saying. I gotta say that.
Listen,
Go on,
the
continue
one
on.
woman came out, gave me like, I got jumper cables, mutual. We leave for work at the same time, and I hook up the jumper cables. So listen, I got to give it a minute. I hook the jumper cables up. She goes, I got to go. So that ain't the one. I mean, I just had hooked up the jumper cables, and she's like, I got to go. I was like, we got to give it a sec. So no threat. I see her every day, still to this day, going to work.
She doesn't say a word about it.
No, well,
She doesn't look at you.
it ain't that way.
No.
Another woman, she's going to work. She brings over a jumper box. She waits. She jumps out of my car.
Wow. Conversation?
No,
No conversation.
dry, but hey, that's
Wow.
what it is. You
That's
can't
what it is.
You can't expect more
Can't
than what
force
it
it.
is.
Can't
But
force
at least
it,
I
man.
got help.
Yeah, at least she fucking showed up.
No, well, at least she gave it a chance.
Yeah, the other one just fucking walked
The other was
right.
like, oh, I gotta get
That's
to work.
it. I gotta
Sorry.
get out of here.
But I mean, that's routine. We go out at the same time and
You
we leave
didn't-
the same time.
You didn't
Yeah.
shave this morning. I gotta get out of here.
I don't
That's it.
shave as it is.
That's
No.
it. Gotta get
I'm
outta
a
here.
scruffy old man.
No.
But I mean,
But I mean,
people have lives. They can't put their lives on hold because you left your lights on all night.
no. I get what you're saying. So I mean,
In hindsight, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna be real. If it's not gonna happen, it's gonna be fake, or it's gonna happen and it's gonna pretend on her side to want it more than you, or you want it more than her, and it's not gonna work unless it's eye to eye. She might want it because she's coming out of a relationship. You might want it because you're coming out of a relationship.
all right. Fine. I think.
The final synopsis
I
on
think.
this.
No. I think this is gonna be.
Anywhere near an hour?
No, I think it's gonna be my
Yeah.
my final question here
Oh, your
because
final question.
because we got about. I mean, it's.
Hey.
I don't know if we'll have much more.
I used to work
But
with
but my
synopsis.
my final
We'll see what
question,
happens.
my
I'm
final
not gonna have to
synopsis on
Yeah.
this one.
You don't even know what that means.
I do.
What does it mean?
Question?
Whoa, hey,
It's
hold
basically
on. We
your-
can use
your-
that for a word later. Don't do that.
Your opinion on it.
Okay, don't give this man words.
He doesn't know past third grade. He said it.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all think it's crazy. Anyway, so I guess the final question: girls coming out of a relationship, okay? What time do you expect? Like, not expect. I shouldn't say that. What time out of the relationship would you consider dating somebody?
I'll just go fuck myself. I don't know.
Somebody's dating.
How do you
Bob,
know?
Devin,
Somebody's
you
dating
continue
somebody.
Your conversation.
They break up.
I'll be over here.
And you know about it?
You know,
As a
you're-
third wheel.
You're just. I'm not going to say you're a friend. You're not anyhow in the part of this
Do
relationship.
you know this person?
You know this person.
You
She's
know
like,
this
"Oh,
woman.
I
You know
broke-"
this woman.
You know her. She broke.
And she's broke up with someone.
Or let's say no. Let's say no. You're sitting at your bar. You're like, all right. Look, you're sitting at your gym. She's like, all right. I've broke up with my boyfriend 5 months ago, 4 months ago, 3 months ago.
All right,
Yesterday.
that's legit. But if she says,
Just
I just broke
now.
up with him now,
Now.
Now it's too early.
This is it.
unless
you
you really don't
watched
have any
it
morals,
happen.
yeah, you watch it happen.
You watched him
too
walk
early.
out the door.
And,
That's
the
it.
beach is down there and have a blanket.
That's it.
You watch this lady backhand the man and then turn
Yeah.
to you and
A
that's too early.
diehard lawyer.
You're at the restaurant. She fucking just walks out and
then
just starts
sits at your
talking to you.
table.
And you watch the whole breakup and you think she's a psycho. Back
That's
away.
it. That's it.
That's a red flag.
That's it. That's the red flag there.
That breakup will determine what color the flag is.
That's the red flag. Is there a time?
Do you have a time
Does
frame?
anybody have a time frame, or is it
Oh
just
yeah,
now?
sure. I'll have a time frame for when I date a girl when she gets out of a relationship.
No, but you don't
I
have an
don't
opinion on
fucking
this.
know.
You
There's
don't
no
have an opinion.
time frame.
There's
No,
nothing.
I have an opinion on it.
Okay, go.
It determines to the person because I know it sounds corny to say.
So if she's
But-
like, I broke up with him last night. That's it.
No, because it would completely completely depend on her. Because again, everyone heals at different rates. Because some people will never be over relationships,
Yeah,
and
that's
some
true.
people can go over it in a week. So it would completely depend on when she's comfortable going back into a relationship, just like how it would depend when you're comfortable going back into a relationship.
Okay.
Because you've broken up with multiple women, but sometimes you never just went right back into a relationship.
You
sometimes
throw that in there.
Well, you did. We're talking about our relationships. You're gonna get
It
shot
took
at.
me, it took me five full years to get in another relationship.
Okay, so if you
That's what I'm
5 full
saying.
years. I dated and I said, listen, nothing serious here. It's just wherever this goes. I'm not looking for the full-fledged honor system here. You might want to date other people and whatever. If we go out and have a couple dinners and it goes from there, if it doesn't, I want you to be open and know that it's not going to go any further.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're more experienced. Do you have an opinion?
I'm not trying to be Casanova here. I'm just
No,
trying
no,
to
no,
say
no, no, no,
that
no.
I let it
I
out there.
don't
I
Like,
get it.
advocate.
Hey, fuck, get it out there. That's the best way of doing
and
it.
be honest. I said,
Be
listen,
honest.
we met each other, and we're going to go out. If you want to have a couple of drinks, you want to go to dinner, you want
Be honest.
honesty is going to work. Otherwise, it's not going to work. And I told her right off the bat. I said, listen, if this is the first time and last time we meet, then have a nice life.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because what good is not saying that?
No, absolutely. I agree.
You're lying to yourself. You're lying to that person.
And that fucks with them.
The
and then
second
fuck
date,
with you,
the third
and
date,
then-
if you start intermingling,
Good for you.
You're not
Yeah.
mixing bodily fluids at the time because it's too soon.
Good for
Yeah.
you.
And if you don't feel like you're ready, then you shouldn't.
So do you have
Try
a
and
time?
force yourself.
Do you have a time? Is there an opinion
Well,
on that, or
My opinion
do
on
you
it
think his
is-
opinion was right?
My opinion on it is coming out of a first relationship, the 3-step daughter said, listen, you have to meet somebody new. And I told them, listen, I will. They were looking out for me.
Yeah.
And that was big to me because they were looking out for me.
Yeah. So that was pretty good. So they're already
It
on
was
their
great
side.
because
they're on your side.
they were on my side. They said, listen, Mom would want you to be happy. Unfortunately, she passed away.
Okay.
And, without sounding too pity on myself,
Okay.
they were like, you got to move on. Mom would want you to move on. And, I told them, listen, in time. Because they saw I wasn't happy. And who would be happy?
No.
They were older and more mature to understand the situation. They weren't young.
Okay.
They were young ladies. They're all married now, and which is
Damn it.
awesome. They're all married, and I'm very happy for that. And when my second wife passed away, they were like, wow, how could this happen to him? And it's just what life throws at you.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, what
That's
life
it.
throws at you.
That's it.
And that's it. Yeah, and here I am, and I'm just working on fixing myself, and that's going on from there.
Hey,
So
roll with
it's-
the punches.
So
Yeah,
whenever
roll
it
with the
happens,
punches.
it happens.
And whatever happens, it happens.
And whenever it happens with her, it happens with her.
Well, whoever I meet new.
Whomever, whenever, if ever.
That's correct.
Good
And
for-
hopefully
hey.
it won't be never.
Never. Yeah. No. Hey. Good way to put that. I like
And,
that.
and
It's out
Lou,
there.
you're 27 years old. You're down on yourself. You will meet somebody. There's no doubt about it.
I'm not serious.
There's millions of people out there.
He's
Yeah.
down. He's down.
No,
Listen, there's somebody for everybody,
Yeah.
and that's true.
Yeah. I think
100%
Devin, I think you're more serious about like my relationship status than I am.
I want you to be happy. That's
I know.
all. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not serious about the time, Bob. Stop looking
No,
at the
but, no,
clock.
but no, but you want to just not force it.
Yeah.
No. All right. So, I think we got a lot of good questions.
I mean,
in.
I went to a party recently, and there was a single woman there. Everybody thought it was going to be a connection. The one woman was married, and she said, "Listen, this woman's single," and so on. And we were kibitzing back and forth, kibitzing talking, exchanged numbers. It just didn't work. And I'm still friends with the person that's married and that tried to hook me up. And I said, "Listen, hope it stays that way, and there's no hard feelings."
Yeah.
Which was cool.
Yeah.
There was nothing forced.
No.
And
I think at a certain point, that's what it's got to be. You can't be forcing anything. You can't be,
anything feels forced, or any just doesn't feel right.
That's not it.
Mr. Who tried to set me up with one of his exes.
Yeah.
Well,
shut up.
I'll go with that. What happened with that situation?
She was
Somebody
a
you
fucking
knew or
psychopath.
psychopath in your eyes or his eyes? He
Both
thought
of
she was
our
okay?
eyes.
At the end of it, I guess both of our eyes.
Both
But
of
I'm like,
our
hey
eyes.
man, you want something?
So-
You
You're
really
like,
did?
hey.
So
she's
if you were
single.
trying to hook me up on
No.
a one night fling,
Probably
I
it would have
think
been
she
at that
hooked up with
point.
it at
but
one
was
night
she
fling.
in that same mindset as a one night fling?
I don't know what the
Maybe.
fuck she was at that
We
point.
don't know.
Well,
Honestly.
how
was.
did you know her?
I dated her
You did
For
her.
how long? And she was a psycho.
5 years?
4 years.
5? I
4
think.
years
4 years.
invested.
4
Yeah.
years.
Listen, you got to know if it's going to work before that.
Till the last year, I thought it was gonna work.
Well, you were giving it 100%. She wasn't.
So till
Kind
the,
of.
100% or
That
not?
was pretty much accurate.
so to the last. So
I was there for this.
For
It was
3
pretty
years,
much-
it was 100, 100.
Yeah.
100, and where'd it go south? There had to be a point.
I really couldn't tell you.
Bob, I can legitimately tell you.
She turned.
There was a week. I think you were talking about trying to move
Did
out
she
with
have
her.
a sister getting married or
No,
something?
no,
Or family
no. Like
We were
Bob,
talking about houses and everything.
Bob, this is
marriage,
how quick this went.
kids.
He was telling me he was talking to her about moving out.
Yes.
And then literally the next week he tells me he broke up. I'm like, what?
And I
I thought it was a fucking joke when you told me that.
I was like, hey man, you want to go for it?
and then,
By all fucking
he tried to
means.
pawn her off on me. I'm like, no.
I was like, look, good for you if you want to go
There
for
was
it.
no signs after that
Nope.
long of time.
None that I could
No,
have said.
it was like a light switch.
It was. That's it.
No,
Switch.
nothing?
Not that I can.
I find that very incredible.
Nothing I can
Yeah.
tell
Women are
you.
very emotional, but I find that very
Nothing
incredible.
I can tell you. Nothing I can tell you.
I had
Nothing
And-
you could tell me. So that means you could tell me something.
No, but
That's what
no.
that means.
It's not that nothing I can say that I know happened in my eyes. Nothing.
So it became June 10th and it was over.
yeah.
Basically, like when I tell
there
you,
was just a date.
dude,
that
it was
happened.
just
It just happened.
it was
That's
it was a
amazing.
switch.
Yeah.
It was a switch. I'm telling you, it was a switch. Absolute switch.
Like I said.
You know what it was? I bet she's married. She met somebody else.
No.
She's still single.
She has a baby.
Oh, she has a baby at this point, but
No dad.
It was no dad.
All right, we won't go any further. But
That's what. But I mean, this
she
was like
probably
years.
looking for a kid. She was looking for a donor.
It's
This
not
is
his
nice.
kid.
This was
Yeah,
years.
I know.
not his- it's not
No, she
Devin's
was probably
kid.
just
Definitely
looking for
not
a
mine.
donor.
It was years afterwards.
Yeah.
All right, so I think we're at the point where the word of the day, Lou.
The word of the day.
Yeah, let's end it up with the word of the day, man.
We can
Let's
end
do
with the
that.
word of the day.
Don't be
this
too
time.
psychologically
He's
damaging
excited.
on
He's
this.
excited. Look at
All
him.
right, all right.
Look at him.
Let us start.
I will
Can't
try.
start with an F.
They won't. It's a P.
Okay, a P.
A P. All right. Yeah. All right. Well, hold on. Do we have to explain the word of the day every time we do
Yes,
this?
please explain the word of the day for our guests.
In an objective way.
In an objective way. So, I enjoy finding words. So I will give you the word. Both you and Devin now. You
Okay,
two
yes.
can work together,
Yes.
or
yeah,
independently if
Yeah,
you
it's
feel
gonna be
like.
independent. This is
All right,
Very independent.
So
Very greater.
I give you the word. It can be anything from a noun, adjective, verb,
From
whatever.
a fish to a
For-
rhinoceros.
yeah,
Yes,
so it could be
absolutely.
anything.
To an ant.
Yeah, if I find a new word and I think it's interesting, I will give it to you.
To nuclei.
Yeah, I will attempt to say it. I can have Google say it.
I
then.
will attempt to say
I attempt to say it, so
pronunciate
it's
it.
pronounced.
We'll sound it out.
Yeah.
Sound it out.
Pronunciate.
Yeah.
There you go. And then I can spell it, but I'm not going to tell you what it means.
You're an
'cause the
author.
whole point. Yes.
author.
Oh yeah. But the whole I'm going to spell it.
Still looking for that advertisement.
No, I don't got no money. But so then the whole point is you have to guess what the word means, and I can, as it goes, I can give you tips
All right,
or
correct,
helps on
correct.
it. All right.
Okay, shoot.
So the word I got today is paucity. Okay.
City.
It probably
Paucity.
means proper.
Here we go. Here's how
Old
it sounds. Here's how it properly sounds.
Properly said.
Paucity.
Adjective,
Paucity.
noun, verb.
Possible.
Noun.
Noun.
Paucity.
All right.
It
It's
means
a
now,
noun.
now don't be late.
Wow. That was like really spot on right there.
That's his. What is yours? What is your guess? Devin?
Is there a hint?
Do you want a hint already? You're not even gonna guess.
It means
Bob shot out a
proper
guess.
attire requested.
Okay, so you said it has to do with what we've been talking about.
No. Well, technically. Yes, technically.
Okay, well that's not
You're,
helping me there.
well, because you're gonna see it. Because it's like I want to explain it, but then if I explain it, it
I
gives
get
the
it.
word away.
I get it. All right, so I'm gonna shoot from the hip.
All right.
It's a noun.
Uh huh.
Paucity. Dirty. I don't know.
Dirty.
That's adjective. That's an adjective.
It means to
pretty
be
much an
proper.
Prop. Yeah, I'll go with
Have
that.
proper
I'll
manners.
go with that. Proper.
Mannerisms.
Proper.
Alright.
Even
Do
though
not be rude.
that's an adjective.
All right.
But
You both would be incorrect.
wow. Okay.
Both
hint.
A hint? Do you want a hint or just tell me?
No, just go for the hint first.
The hint?
Yes.
Yeah, go
All
for
right.
the hint first.
It would have to deal more with me and my relationship status.
You're very self-centered.
Wow.
Bob.
Damn.
That
Taking
could
that to a
hurt.
new level.
I'm subtracting 2 points from you.
Yeah.
4 points.
No,
No,
4 points.
it's
Imaginary
your relationship.
points.
You're looking for something that's going to come at you.
You're
think
open
of
for-
my relationships. Relationship
You want
status.
something-
Relationship status. Just my relationships in general.
None. You're a freshly single man.
Again, you're giving too much away. So
Okay, go for it. Just say
But
it.
no.
No?
no, Bob wants to keep playing.
You're looking for someone like yourself to be compatible.
No,
Openly looking?
no, you'd be wrong.
All right, another hint. Come on, give me one.
Another. How many hints do you want, Bob?
I'd say just say it.
Your relationship you're talking about?
Yes.
You're fucked.
It would be relationships. It would be specifically talk about my
Loveless.
in relationships.
Non-love.
You're looking for someone to accept you.
I'll
for who
help you with
are.
this. It's not about looking.
About having?
Kinda. Maybe having.
What is the name? What, I can't.
Paucity.
Having somebody with the same drive you have, the same goals you have.
No.
Wow. Then I think I'm out.
All right, go for it.
Scarcity.
Scarcity.
Wow.
All right.
So it would be the presence of something only in small or insufficient quantities or amounts.
So the woman
All right.
you're looking for is in scarcity.
No, it would be
No.
the number of relationships. I have a scarcity amount or a paucity amount of relationships
Scarcity.
because I have none.
I think I was going in that direction. Scarcity.
I think you were too. That's what I was scared of.
I think you're high.
Fuck you.
Okay,
Alright,
so we're
alright.
coming to the end of our episode of The Single Guy here.
Well,
Hold on,
because I
on.
was talking about that, and then you were close, Devin. That's what I was scared of because you were getting like, well, you have none. I was like, well, now he's going to be thinking none, no, and
Yeah,
then that would be
okay.
close to scarcity.
Okay. Well, hey, all right, guys, this is a pretty good episode. Got a lot of good answers in.
Our first guest.
First
This was
guest,
fun.
Bob. Did you have a good time, Bob?
Yes, I did. It was very insightful, very informative. You
fun?
guys, I think, are going to prosper in your podcast.
Well, thank you.
Would you come back another time?
Yes, I would come back as a guest another time. I think it was very informative, very objective to your subject.
Would you join us for the tasting of the cat shit coffee?
Yes, the civic serval.
Hey, he
Serval
even
coffee
knows.
beans.
He
Co-
even
copy-
knows.
yeah, copy Lou up.
Look at that.
I
Yeah.
would join you. For
You would
that.
join
Yeah.
that?
Why not? With a good cigar,
Fucking
dipped in
hell
Chianti.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Have you
All right.
seen the animal?
I have. Yes,
Yeah,
serval's. It's a cat. It's a wild
raccoon
cat.
But it
cat.
looks like a raccoon.
Raccoon.
It has sort of a bushy tail, not exactly.
No, like the face.
All right, Lou. Do you
Wait,
have any
we'll
like?
talk about it.
You have any final thoughts on this?
I got nothing. I took some nice relationship tips.
Hopefully it works out for
Hopefully
you.
it works out. I'm
Listen,
gonna be trying to
Bob,
find
it
a
was an
ring.
honor to fucking.
I didn't get my
if
final
I can-
synopsis.
All right, Bob. Final
I-
synopsis.
Yeah.
Our host Devin is happily not engaged yet, but seems to be.
Please no.
in
Yeah,
a
no.
relationship.
In a happy relationship. Good for him. Yes, me and Lou are presently single, and there's nothing wrong with that. We're
Yeah.
searching. We're looking. We're not desperate, but if it happens, it happens.
It happens. It happens.
And that's my synopsis on our situation.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That felt like you were trying to pull out the world's tiniest violin.
That sounded like
Sounded like the arrogance of someone in a relationship. Ugh.
it sounded like I can't think of the movie Deliverance, which is very disturbing for older audience.
Alexa, stop,
That
please.
sounded like Deliverance for older audience. Thank you.
All right, guys, I had a pretty good time. I learned a
fun.
lot of dating advice that I don't fucking need, and
No, well,
I hope.
you never know where life will take you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Bob's gone.
It was a good time. All right. I can't
fun.
wait till next episode.
Join us
Guys,
next time.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks.
We'll see you next week. All right.